Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
All right, before we get to the weekend, what's going on, we want to talk a little bit more about the water supply and the water forecast, again, being close to normal for southwest Idaho, but some drought areas of concern as well. So let's take a look at this graph here, and I want to show you what's going on with the snowpack. This is for the entire western U.S., okay? So we're not really talking about Idaho, but you can see somewhat of a trend here for the entire western U.S. Below normal in the white, and then above normal here, and then we had stages here. This is from 81 to 2020. You see this drop here, maybe another little quick one here, and we had some pretty dry years across the West in general. We've had a couple of good years, and we're still kind of hanging out down here, but you don't see these really high numbers anymore. We just haven't been having that, and so the percent of normal is dropping, and the actual normal is dropping, and so that's not helping either. So even though we're 100% this year, it's not the same as 100% snowpack 30 years ago because that number was higher. So the drought goes on. This is cumulative weeks of drought, so an entire year's worth of drought in the places that are in the dark red here in Nevada. You see Utah and California into Oregon, all around Idaho, and then right there's that Wood River Valley area that we were talking about earlier. And when you take a look at Idaho as a whole and you look at the drought index and look at the numbers here, so moderate drought, here's severe drought, okay? So we had some severe drought back in the 30s, and then we had severe drought, maybe just a little bit, looks like maybe the mid-80s, and then the early 2000s we had some severe drought. We don't have as much of the severe drought, but you can see there's a big cluster, more drought years here. We had a lot less drought years back from 1940 to 1980. So we're kind of in that trend. This might have been the Dust Bowl era back in here. So the bottom line is if we stay dry, obviously that causes issues. We're just got to keep an eye on things. But with the climate getting a little warmer, that tends to dry things out. Less snow because of the snow levels are higher. Right now, in Boise, it is 60. The wind is light. It is a very pleasant afternoon. Enjoy your afternoon and evening. If you get a chance to get outside, it's quite nice. Enjoy it now because the cold front's going to come through tomorrow. 59 in Boise, downtown, 60 in Mountain Home, 49 in Stanley, 57 in Twin Falls. And the wind, again, the maximum gusts are really not that bad. And tomorrow morning, this is 9 o'clock. We still don't have much wind, and it's not going to get really cold tomorrow morning. So a morning walk, late mid-morning, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it's probably going to be fine, but then a wind advisory east of Boise from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. And look at this, by evening time, by this time tomorrow, we'll be talking about those howling winds again, 40 to 44 miles an hour, just like it was yesterday. We'll have that wind whipping through the valley. It might even be a little stronger for Ada County. On Sunday, the wind will be less, but it will still be there, and it's going to be quite chilly, so it's going to be a cool weekend. So there's your wind advisory. It's a little further up into Ada County than the last one, but this does not include Boise, even though your weather app says it does. It does not include all of Ada County, only the shaded region you see there down through Mountain Home, as well as that cold front is showing up to the north and west. That's the front that will come whipping through tomorrow during the morning, and the wind will come in during the afternoon. So forecast here for tomorrow. Conditions are okay there in the morning, but then only fair in the afternoon because of the gusty wind. Quick check at the forecast here, and we'll show you near 60 tomorrow. That's fine, but the wind will be howling in the afternoon. That'll make it feel cooler. On Sunday, a cold morning at 28, only 54 with a lot of sunshine all weekend long, but it's just going to stay cool. Saturday, the windy day. I still pick Sunday as the pick day, Don, although midday Saturday looks pretty good.
Not too bad. We've had some great weekends here in the last 3 weeks, so no complaints. All right, thanks, Scott.